Good Monday morning, everybody. I am meteorologist Johnny Lively to do our Monday morning show sponsored by HB Neal Construction. Not much to talk about on radar this morning. It is awfully quiet, and that's going to be the telltale sign that what we're going to be seeing today is a pretty quiet day today is what we're expecting. No rain really in the forecast at all, and if we have any, it's going to be very small coverage. It's been pretty slow across the state of Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. That's because the high pressure ridge has really settled into the region, bringing in some warmer temperatures. It's already warmed down towards the coast into the low to mid 80s. Here at Beaumont, we're at 74. You go out west in Houston, already at 78 degrees. Huntsville at 76. Go back to the east to Lake Charles. They're over at 76 degrees as well, too, in Lafayette at 77. Day planner for today doesn't look too bad. Construction, any outdoor activities, it's going to be hot, but rain's not going to be an issue. So really a good day for any outdoor activities. Looking at our next weather maker right now, it is dry. You see the yellow, you see a little bit of that green. This is really that dry air, no moisture really into our atmosphere. But look off to the west, or I'm sorry, look off to the east. If we look towards Florida and off into the Atlantic, you can see that purple and blue. That is deep tropical moisture. This is going to loop back into the Gulf as we get into the middle of this week on Wednesday. And then by Thursday, this is going to start getting into Louisiana. By Thursday evening, this will get into parts of southwest Louisiana and southeast Texas. So our rain chances will be increasing really late Thursday, especially Friday and into the weekend. You can see all of this deep tropical moisture getting into our area. Very similar to what we dealt with last week. So that high pressure ridge is over our area right now, bringing that dry, stable air. But the ridge is on the move, just like it has been all summer long. Goes to the north on Wednesday and Thursday. That means that the flow will be back out of the east, bringing in that moisture that we're seeing from that deep tropical moisture getting into our area. And then that ridge eventually will start slowly moving more into the Texas Panhandle region as we get into the weekend. But still, that flow is out of the east, giving us pretty good rain chances as we get into the end of the week, into the weekend. Today, not much expected. 5-10% coverage. Main story is it's going to be hot. Heat index getting pretty warm. You can see some isolated showers across the area. Really not going to be a problem at all as we get into Tuesday. Very small coverage as well, too. So today and tomorrow, little to no rain is expected. The temperatures are going to be the main story. And as we get to the temperatures, down towards the coast, you'll be into the mid to upper 80s. Along the I-10 corridor into the low 90s. But the further north you go, you can get into the mid to upper 90s, which brings us to the heat index. Majority of the region is going to be anywhere from 101 to 105 heat index. But the further north you go, the areas that have that mid to upper 90s, your heat index could be 105 to 110. So stay hydrated and stay cool. Overnight lows down towards the coast and the beach, you'll be into the low to mid 80s. The I-10 corridor, the mid to upper 70s. And the further north you go, you'll be into the low to mid 70s. Watching the tropics, we do have an area east of the Leeward Islands. Right now, it has a window the next 24 to 48 hours, the next day or two. But the further west it goes, it's going to be running along with a lot of Saharan dust. This is dry, stable air, which tropics does not like. And there's a lot of wind shear as well, too, into the Caribbean. So this wave does not stand a chance with all of this dry air and wind shear. And again, we're going to start seeing the Saharan dust getting back into the far eastern of the Caribbean and getting into the Gulf as we get into the end of the week and into the weekend. This brings us to our 7-day forecast. It's hot, really little to no rain at all. And as Glenn Fry would say, the heat is on. Monday through at least Thursday, temperature is going to slowly start getting into the mid to upper 90s, but rain returns at the end of the week as we see that deep tropical moisture pushing back into our area. Same thing in southwest Louisiana, a little bit higher coverage in southwest Louisiana, especially on Thursday. You get that moisture first, and then we see that moisture and rain coverage sticking around and into the weekend. This brings us to a really neat part. This weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and even next weekend as well, too, we have the Baytown Little Theater, which is at Lee College, having the Matilda musical and play this weekend and next weekend. So we do have rain coverage this weekend, so there's no better excuse, no better reason to go indoors and go support this local musical that's going on here in Southeast Texas and Baytown. And we actually know the main star herself, Miss Matilda, Miss Ireland. She wants everybody to come out, have a fun time, and watch the talent and watch everything that they have done. So no better excuse or no better reason to get out and go enjoy this weekend. And again, they will do it next weekend as well too. This is our Monday morning show. Thank y'all so much for watching. Go subscribe to our YouTube page. We'll have more updates throughout the day today. You guys have a good Monday, and thank you for watching.